Dear fellows, congratulations. I want to take a moment to share 8 life lessons with you that I hold near to me, inspired by Papova. Allow yourself the uncomfortable luxury of changing your mind. We live in a culture where it's expected of you to have an opinion, and so we form our opinions based on superficial impressions or the borrowed ideas of others, without investing the time and thought that cultivating true conviction takes. Then we go around asserting these donned opinions and clinging to them as anchors to our own reality. It's really disorienting to simply say, I don't know, but it's so much more rewarding to understand than to be right, even if that means changing your mind about something, or above all, about yourself. Be generous. Be generous with your time and your resources, and with giving credit, and especially with your words. It's so much easier to be a critic than a celebrator. Always remember, there's a human being on the other end of every exchange and behind every cultural artifact being critiqued. To understand and be understood, those are among life's greatest gifts, and every interaction is an opportunity to exchange them. Build pockets of stillness into your life. Meditate. Go for walks. Ride your bike going nowhere in particular. There is a creative purpose to daydreaming, even to boredom. Be as religious and disciplined about your sleep as you are about your work. We tend to wear our ability to get by on little sleep as some sort of badge of honor that validates our work ethic. But what it really is a profound failure of self-respect and of priorities. What could possibly be more important than your health and your sanity, from which all else springs? Be present. Presence is far more intricate and rewarding an art than productivity. Ours is a culture that measures our worth as human beings by how efficient we are or how much we earn. The cult of productivity has its place, but worshipping it daily robs us of the very capacity for joy and wonder that makes life worth living. Remember, how we spend our days is ultimately how we spend our lives. Expect anything worthwhile to take a long time. This concept is so fundamental yet so impatiently overlooked in our culture of immediacy. The myth of the overnight success is just that, a myth, as well as a reminder that our present definition of success needs serious retuning. The flower doesn't go from bud to blossom in one sprightly burst, and yet, as a culture, we're disinterested in the tedium of the blossoming. But that's where all the real magic unfolds, in the making of one's character and destiny. Seek out what magnifies your spirit. It's a beautiful phrase and a beautiful notion. Who are the people, ideas, and books that magnify your spirit? Find them. Hold on to them and visit them often. Use them not only as a remedy once spiritual malaise has already infected your vitality, but as a vaccine administered while you are healthy to protect your radiance. In any bond of depth and significance, forgive, 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 and forgive again. The richest relationships are lifeboats, but they are also submarines that descend to the darkest and most disquieting places, where we are less than we would like to be. Forgiveness is the alchemy by which the shame transforms into the honor and privilege of being invited into another's darkness and having them witness your own, with the undimmed light of love, of sympathy, of non-judgmental understanding. Forgiveness is the engine of buoyancy that keeps the submarine rising again and again toward the light, so that it may become a lifeboat once more. And lastly, when the wave of existential crisis hits, just remember, there are infinitely many kinds of beautiful lives.